Alright, welcome back to more World Cup action. We have Week 2, Group 3, Cyprus versus England. Currently, Cyprus leading the series 1-0, with Bill Curlis Army taking Match of Action Johnny, which you can find on the YouTube playlist. I casted that game also. We're going to have the C players, Laskas versus KailamPD, so Crab versus Phoenix. And I've let the players know they're ready. I guess while we're waiting, we'll grab some deck lists here. We've got the Keeper of Water Monk Splash that Travis popularized at Gen Con. We do see only 2 Feral Niños for some reason. The card is pretty insane. I can't imagine why you'd want to play less than 3 of that card. But he does only have 2. We see him actually splashing 2 Hawk Tattoos along with 3 Lekos and 3 Hurricane Punches. And then on the Crab side, we actually see Lion Splash. That's really aggressive. So we see 3 Ready for Battles, 2 Strength in Numbers, and a single Legion of 1, along with a Heroic Resolve. No attachments, only 3 attachments out of this Crab player. So these Lekos actually aren't going to be that great. They will always hit like a Reprieve, which really sucks. And we actually see him playing Seeker of Earth. It is Seeker of Earth. He's playing Defend the Wall and Entrenched Position. So he's playing 2 Kami Unleashed also. This is a very interesting deck. I'm really interested to see how it plays out. Alright, and we are underway. I'm sure when Mittens' game is done, we'll get some more people. Alright, while they're starting up, I'm gonna go grab a drink because let them do their buys. Alright, so after turn 1 buys, we see KailamPD has won the die roll. Chose him to go second. Both characters buy some small characters. We see on the Crab side, Kuni Lab, which I presume is going to be a linchpin of this aggressive strategy. Kuni Lab is a very powerful effect, and we'll see if the Crab player can leverage the additional stats. I didn't check. I believe Iron Mine is still a restricted card on the Crab player. I wouldn't be surprised if it was charged. Let me check. It is actually Charge. So Charge is the restricted list card on the Crab side. This Uona, while normally very powerful, is actually a little bit at odds against these ready for battles. So we'll see how this works out. We do see a initial attack here, military earth into Manicure Garden. The crab player is actually on no assassination and 2 Way of the Crab. I think Way of the Crab is not as great when you're not playing assassination. So these 2-drops are completely safe from the crab player. And so we see the defense out of Yona, and we see Laskas pass. He's winning. And KailamPD just passes. Discards a fan at random. And so Laskas gets the first ring. Being Seeker of Earth, we don't have to worry about Keeper Initiates on these Earth conflicts. What is the elements on this card? It is Earth or Water. So currently this 3rd Tower Guard is 3 military. So we'll probably see, yep, there's the covert. Probably see a water conflict and try and go for a break on this Cooney Lab with this Adept of the Waves. Oh, he doesn't even go for the lab. Interesting. Goes for the Vanguard Warrior instead. Hits Defend the Wall. Gives a Fate from Seeker of Earth. We see an Infiltrator get dropped into the conflict after a Court Games dishonors the Adept of the Waves. We see a Storm on the Ningyo. Let's see here. This Infiltrator increased the strength to defend the wall and is currently at 2-2 via Cooney Lab. So there's the Storm to bring it up to 4. Currently winning, but not breaking. You would need to be up by 5 to break the stuff on the wall. If the crab player can win this conflict and resolve the water ring to stand his Heta Guardian, that'd be super strong for him. We see a Shrine Maiden come down. Shrine Maiden immediately kills Ornate Fan, Court Games, and Hawk Tattoo. I don't know why they never do that against me. See another Infiltrator come down. We see Against the Waves to ready after, I believe, a Benten's touch. Yeah, so we saw a Benten's touch to re-honor. We saw the air trigger bow this Infiltrator. We're going to see a flashback here on what I imagine will be the Supernatural Storm. Yep, it's going for the break here. Up by 6 now. The Phoenix player is down to 3 cards in hand, though. Defend the Wall is breaking. Does Laskas have anything else? he will get to resolve a Void Ring, I imagine, on this Manicure Garden with his third Tower Guard. So he'll be down in terms of breaks, but he will be up on board with every single one of his characters carrying over with an upright Kuni Lab, which could be devastating. We see a mountain does not fall on this Infiltrator. Interesting. He's gonna go for a break, actually. He's gonna try and break this, this Manicure Garden then? Is that what I'm seeing? I can't imagine why you stand your character otherwise. Yeah, he is going for the break. If he wanted to, he could just leave his Infiltrator back to block. But he decides to go in with Strength of 4. So he's potentially trading a break here. If KailamPD has a sword or a bonsai, he can get a military break here also. Really aggressive use of the mountain does not fall there. So I imagine you void Yuona maybe? Yeah, voids Yuona. The ready for battles are there, but he might not want to draw 5 anymore. We see Against the Waves to ready Yuona after Flooded Waste bows her. And it's actually getting a break on this Flooded Waste because it only has 2 strength. Flooded Waste in the row, maybe not the strongest play. Like, it's not, not the strongest thing. Alright, so going into the next turn, we see Shuichi, Yusuke, Kagoi, and then we see on the crab side, or the Phoenix side, we see Prodigy, and then we see Asuki. So not sure which direction you want to go when you're buying. Phoenix has 2 cards in hand and 7 fate, so they don't have a lot of resources banked up right now to get those 2 breaks. We see Shuichi get bought out with 2 fate, and then we're gonna see the passing fate from the Phoenix player. Crab should make sure to save his stronghold so he can activate Shuichi first. we see Adept of the Waves getting Covert and gives it to Prodigy of the Waves. So we're gonna see another water attack here. If Laskas has a ready for battle here, it'd be really strong. Both players did bid 3. I don't know why Kailam bid 3. He really needed the cards. He should have bid 5 there. He was up on honor. If we see a rebuild on a Kuni Lab here, this could just be just so much force. So he actually runs into Shameful Display. Oh, this is tragic. So we're gonna see Shameful Display fire on Shuichi and this Prodigy, I think. Which is a 5 strength difference. Or sorry, a 4 strength difference. -2 +2. So we do see a Ningyo, where you should see Shuichi gain the Fate. Oh no! He sacrificed his storehouse too early. Does he have a rebuild? He sacrificed it in draw step. Or sorry, in Dynasty's phase. He really needed to save it. He's not getting a Fate from Shuichi. He could have just waited, used Shuichi, and then activated his storehouse. There is the rebuild, though. Okay, so rebuilds Kuni Lab. We see another Shrine Maiden gets a Hurricane Punch, but discards 2 Lekos. While the Crab player does not have a lot of attachments, they do have 4 really important ones: 3 Reprieves, and 3 Reprieves and a Leko. Or sorry, 3 Reprieves and a Heroic Resolve. So we do see a charge to put Shrudisuki into the conflict, which is really sick here, because the Shrudisuki can now activate via Kuni Lab. So we did see the Fate gain, we did see the Hurricane Punch get played. We see a Benton's Touch bowing the Adept at home to stand the Prodigy, a really strong tactic here. Now he can use the Water Ring to stand his Adept if he wants. If anyone's in chat, just let me know if you can hear me. No one has really. Alright, cool. Thanks, Kaza. I was just making sure. I think everyone's still at the Phoenix Fox game, so you know, I think people are just watching at work or something, so no problem. I just want to make sure that I'm not muted randomly. So we do see a Bonsai from KailamPD, who is going for the break here, loses the honor. Does Crab have any other buffs? We saw Shrudisuki looking at the top 2 cards. Are we going to see any more buffs here? Yes, we see a counter Bonsai. We also have Crab Stronghold still available, along with Phoenix Stronghold. Phoenix Stronghold can copy... Actually, it doesn't have very many good targets right now. Yeah, wow. 2 Against the Waves and 2 Benton Touches aren't really what you want here. KailamPD passes. We should see the Crab Stronghold get activated here to win the ring. Yep, we see the Crab Stronghold, skill of 13 to 14. KailamPD passes, and the Crab player does hold this conflict here. We see the Prodigy ready via its ability. We should probably see a fire attack here with these characters. Probably send the Guardian. Actually, this this thing is pumped, right? Yeah, you can send the Guardian and the third Tower Guard. Third Tower Guard apparently is Earth and Water. So it is currently 3 strength, 4 strength with this Cooney Lab. So you can send these two characters, which is 5 strength. But he's going for a political attack, actually. Political fire instead of military. I would have wanted to do my military attack here, because my third Tower Guard is super buff right now. So we do see a win here, and we do see a Spies at Court getting played. Discards Censure and Display of Power. We do see Upholding Authority get triggered. I believe this was a court. Oh no, so this is from the Spies at Court. Yeah. Hey, what up, Alpha Squad? I had him on the other monitor. So, all right, let me grab mittens.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Yeah, I was watching the other game in the like just tabbing back and forth on my other monitor. It looks like the Scorpion player dishonored himself.
Pretty much, yeah.
It looked like he played an assassination when he did not have to, and then died.
Yeah, he played Assassinate when he had 4 honor, and then there was a skirmisher with Covert, and he only had 1 character on the board.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll do it.
Yeah. Not really sure
So
what happened.
This has been a really aggressive game. Both players going for really quick breaks. You know, both players have no fate and, you know, low hand sizes. We did just see a break, and we do see a heroic resolve on Shuichi here, which is really sick.
This is Cyprus versus England?
Yeah. England is down 0-1 in the series right now, with Curlis Army defeating Action Johnny. But this is I don't know if you've seen this crab deck, but it's really cool. Like, I don't know if it's good, but it's cool.
What's the password?
It is this here.
There we go.
And so we see a heroic resolve on Shuichi to stand it after Laskas has claimed 2 rings. He used the firing to dishonor Prodigy of Waves. This Cooney Lab has just been monstrous on such a wide board.
Yeah, Goonie Lab is pretty good.
We did see, so Laskas reveals his hand from Upholding Authority, and the Phoenix player chose to discard Way of the Crab because the Crab player would be first in Dynasty next turn and be able to Way of the Crab the Prodigy.
Let me take a look at the crab deck. Ooh, yeah.
What round are we on, Dirty D's? I believe this is round 2. I believe this is turn 2. Both players have just been really... Yeah, it's turn 2. Turn 2, last conflict, as KailamPD has chosen to pass the his second conflict opportunity. Yep, this is turn 2. We're about to see the third break. Goes for air here to kind of lift himself back up on honor, so he can afford to keep this Cooney Lab around. Runs into Meditations, kind of annoying, but, you know, Shuichi does have 2 fate.
Yeah, so the first thing I'm noticing about the crab deck is that he only has 2 Borderlands defenders.
Yeah, I noticed that.
He's also running Seeker of Earth, apparently.
Yeah, that's come on, that's pretty sweet. It's the hidden jutsu. It's the hidden jutsu.
It's not good though, right?
I mean, if he wins, it's good, right? That's how it works.
Maybe. The only Seeker card is Kami Unleashed, right?
I believe so. And then obviously Seeker Fate.
Yeah.
Trying to add more videos to this World Cup playlist. This World Cup playlist has gotten huge already. It's at like 25 videos already in week 2.
Alpha Squid asks, "What's unique about this crab deck?"
It's Lion
A lot of
Splash.
things.
And yeah, a lot of things is the correct answer. But it's playing a Lion Splash with Seeker of Earth.
Yeah, Seeker of Earth is not that good.
I believe
compared
he's
to
just
Keeper
trying to
of Earth.
leverage Kunilab really aggressively, which is awesome. I mean, I think you play the Guardian here and then you just go for box. Like this is a really hard attack to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, Kuni Lab is a pretty good card when you have a lot of characters on the board.
It is quite powerful.
I think one time I got up to like 48 strength because I had one Kuni Labs and then I rebuilt another one and then I also had Yori and it was an Earth conflict.
Oh, that's pretty sick. I think I might have bid 5 there as Laskas. If your opponent bids 1, there's just no way they can stop your stronghold break, and you can just go air as your first attack.
Yeah.
Like obviously he bids 3 to hedge against being 1 bid, but if your opponent 1 bids, he's got 2 cards in hand to try and stop your huge attack. I believe the stronghold is rally for the Phoenix player. The Phoenix player does have a Sentra online, I believe. Oh no, sorry. That was in the crab player's hand. Kunilab loses an honor. I love how it says uses Kunilab to lose an honor. Like that's what you wanted.
Right.
We do see a skirmisher come down to give covert on this non-dishonored prodigy.
Yeah, I mean, technically that is what happens because it's a reaction, but it's a forced reaction, so you have to do it.
Yeah. It's just really funny the wording.
Yeah.
So we do see a Cloud the Mind on Shuichi because this would have coverted both of KailamPD's characters.
Yep. I don't see how this doesn't break though.
Yeah, I'm very, I'd be very interested to see how it doesn't break. The one thing in the Phoenix deck I didn't like is he's only playing 2 Feralingos.
This is 15 military.
Yeah, well, it's gonna get swapped, I believe, and that's what we see. It's 15 political also.
15 political, yep.
Man, these are some dragon numbers here. 15 on both sides.
And then Hida Guardian's gonna be +4 +4. Like, I think the only card that would make you not lose the game here is Talisman of the Sun.
Yeah. Supernatural Storm comes down 15-3.
Still needs, like, 9 more skill. There's a rebuild. So he's gonna need, like, 15 more skill after this Guardian goes off.
Oh, it's +6! Yep.
Yep.
Shuichi gets +6. 21-3. Jesus, this is so much force.
Yeah, so he's winning by 18.
And that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
That was pretty sweet. It was just like a really aggressive game. Both players just attacked each other. It was very non-normal, non-standard.
Interesting.
And that'll do it. So this ties up the series with... Oh no, this actually wins the series for Cyprus. Cyprus goes up 2-0, and so they'll just play the third one for tiebreaker points, and we'll see how the group shakes out. See who the top 2 teams are going to be. So thanks for joining us at the end there, Mittens. We'll get some more games in later this week.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, see you, everyone.